Hey viewers, welcome to Real Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about Mars's ingress into the sign of Aquarius. This is as per the Vedic system of astrology. So please look for your ascendant or the moon sign, whichever resonates more with you. It could be that your Dasha Lord also matches up. Suppose your Dasha is of Mercury, and Mercury is in Virgo. So make Virgo your rising, or if Mercury is in Libra, suppose. So you make Libra your first house and see how the planets are. So depending on your Dasha Lord, who is your Dasha Lord, which sign he is posited, check all that. So what exactly is this Mars in Aquarius going to be? It is an airy influence and a fiery energy which is going to be entering this zone. So definitely it is a very positive transit in case you have to make major decisions related to your ideas, creativity, and you will be having a lot of influence of your friends, higher level visions that will be actually fulfilled. If you have to achieve anything, any goals that you have set, any new contacts that you want to go in for, you should be utilizing this transit. This is for you. This is a very positive transit, very positive time, though it is in the sign of Saturn, which is the planet of structure and karma. So you must remember that you have to have a boundary set and then go ahead with it. It is also a very good time for social injustices to be taken care of. And this will also give you a lot of knowledge, some significant changes in your life, and some creative ability, which is going to be very abundantly present. So the higher level visions, if you have, please go ahead and just go in for your goal achievement. So this is what is this fiery planet in the sign of air, that is Aquarius. It was actually in the quite a exaltation place. Now this is going to be an Avarohi graha, because coming out of the influence of its exaltation zone. So this is actually this now the thing would be that you're fighting for your freedom, your ideas, your visions, and your intellect. So we are actually reminded of our biggest weapon. What is your biggest weapon? What is that you really need? So just make the best use of it, and I'm sure you will be able to do the best. Okay. So I welcome you all to my channel. And if you're watching me for the first time, please do subscribe my channel, do hit the bell notification so that you can be notified from time to time. Everybody must be wondering, where did I vanish? Suddenly I appeared. Yes. A lot of, invisibility. So now I'm back to place. So I just thought I'll make this quick video. And it is a very, very important transit, requires attention. See, this Mars will be transiting through the nakshatras of Dhanishta from 7th April till the 16th of April, and Shatabisha 16th April till the 4th of May. Purva Bhadra from 4th of May to the 17th of May in the sign of Aquarius, and one Pada, that is one Charan, would be in the sign of Pisces. So that is from the 17th of May till the 21st of May. So that's what is the transit. See, don't get confused about how to check your transit. You can see from both ascendant as well as your moon sign and see if you are getting the results. Suppose you're getting good results from ascendant but not from moon, so the transit is not going to be that favorable. It's not going to be that bad. Mars is a malefic planet, and it, of course, it's a planet of energy, zeal, vigor. So we do need that, right? So willpower. So when Mars is transiting through a good zone for you, as per the ascendant and not from the moon, so it will give you an impact mentally. You will feel that you're missing out on things, and you're not feeling comfortable. So that is when Mars is actually impacting your brain, your mind, your heart. So that is what is moon. And when it is physically, impacting you negatively or positively, check that. That is why I always say ascendant and the moon sign, or the moon sign. So these are all very important. So you can see from all the planets also. You can see from your Dasha Lord also, as I said. It can be that, you get the results more from the, through the, maybe your powerful planet is Saturn in your chart. So make Saturn your first house and then see where Mars is transiting. You can do that also. Also, there are a couple of things that I'm going to be sharing. There is Mars, Jupiter conjunction till the 13th of April, and Venus is also there in Aquarius sign. So they both are going to be conjunct this Mars, but they're going to be very far from this Mars, because Mars will enter on the 7th of April, and Jupiter will be out of this zone and will be moving into Pisces. And I've already made the video. Please do watch that video. And Venus is going to be in the sign of Aquarius till the 28th of April, and then will be moving to its exaltation place. And then we are heading to Akshaya Tritiya also. You know why we have Akshaya Tritiya? We have Sun exalted, Venus exalted, and Moon exalted. That's how, we get to Akshaya Tritiya. Very important event. We are, the upcoming event, major things, if you want to do important things you want to do, you should be doing it on Akshaya Tritiya. Also, Mars will be conjunct Saturn from the 29th of April onwards till the 17th of July, till the May 17th, of course. Why? Because Saturn is going to be entering Aquarius, and then Mars will be exiting Aquarius sign on the 17th of May. So till that time, they will be conjunct together, but they're very far from each other, very, maybe 25, 26 degrees or 28 degrees when Mars is exiting. So that will be the difference. So it is very far, so nothing to worry about it. And then we have this Mars aspected by Ketu throughout, because Ketu is in Libra, and this Ketu will be aspecting this Mars. And Mars and Ketu are two very fiery energies which are forming a connectivity. So you will feel that there is some suddenness in events which is happening. Suddenly you will realize that things have, either good or bad. Sudden events happen. Ketu, Mars conjunction, Ketu, Rahu conjunction. Rahu gives confusion though. But it is a little unfavorable transit for Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer, Pisces, because this is the 12th and 8th transit, because 6th house transit is not considered to be bad of any of the malefics. So here you have to be a little extra cautious. I will be giving you the remedies through the videos, through the video when I'm doing the predictions. So stay tuned for that also. So make a note of the conjunctions. See when the planets are in a same zone. Suppose we have 3 members of the family in a particular house, in a particular room, rather, in a house, they have 4-5 rooms, and in one room, there are 3 people who are of different mindset. So they are in the same room, but they are of different mindset. And maybe, they are very far from each other. It's a huge room, so they are very far from each other, but they're still in the same room. So even if Mars, Jupiter, Venus, they are not going to be conjunct at the same degrees, but they are definitely going to be giving us some kind of, some kind of results related to these zones. Mars being a malefic and Jupiter being a benefic. So this will, and they are friends. So this will enhance your education, your knowledge. Maybe you'll be aggressively studying, 7th to the 13th, 7th to the 13th is a good time of April. Utilize this. Venus is also there. So 2 benefics and 1 malefic. So there's a lot of energy in relationship, in your work, in your, spiritual growth. You're getting very aggressive. Mars is an aggressive planet. It's a willpower. So you will get that power to do things. So utilize that time. And in case you have to check, the video on Jupiter, Mars, Venus conjunction in Pisces, you can watch the video where I have explained what the conjunction mean in general. Also, there is Mercury going to be aspected by this Mars from the 25th of April to the 17th of May, because Mercury will be entering the sign of Taurus and will be aspected by this Mars, and then Mercury will be going retrograde as well. So that's a separate video altogether. I will be doing that as well. So when Mars is looking at Mercury, so you can become a little aggressive from the 25th of April till the 17th of May. So you can become aggressive in your speech. See, Mercury is a logical planet and Mars is not. So if there is a fight going on, Mercury will sort it out, with the help of the communication skills. But Mars would like to just punch the other person. So that's the difference. No logic, because Mars is a warrior after all and doesn't have that sanity, I would say. So Mercury, when is aspected by this Mars, so you have to be very logical. You have to put effort to be logical, because then you tend to lose this logic, behind things. So make sure that you utilize this transit and make a note of this, so that you do not make any kind of mistakes during this time. Impulse, decision and impulse, eating wrong foods, and communicating, writing something and making a lot of mistakes. So make sure it's like a retrograde Mercury, because when malefics look at this Mercury, debilitated Mercury, of course, all these things happen. So it's not just that retrograde Mercury only would be giving these kind of results. Mercury is a very, see, all the planets, or the planet he's conjunct with, he gets very influenced by those conjunctions, or the sign he sits in, or aspect of the planet. So he behaves like them. He starts behaving like them. So when there is when there is something which is actually forming these kind of connectivity with Mercury, you should always see the sign he is seated in, conjunction, and then see how that planet, suppose Venus, when Venus will be exalted and Mercury is in Venus's sign, Mercury will feel good. But Mars is looking at this zone, so that will minimize the impact. So you have to be careful in your communications. If you want to start any kind of education, any kind of, you have any kind of desire to fulfill, Mars's transit is definitely going to be very, very positive for you. Go ahead with it. Do things which are lying pending, which are, which are your latent desires. So those desires, this is the time to achieve the goals and fulfill them. So let's not waste more time. And I must also say that, there is no Veda to this Mars, because 3, 6, 11 houses, Mars is good. So so for Taurus natives, it's a good transit. And for Virgo natives, it's a good transit, I must tell you before I start the video. And thank you so much for your lovely comments. And if you have any questions towards the end, I will be taking them up in case you want to understand something different, something new. So related to astrology, please don't give your personal details. I will not be taking those up. I will simply just brush it away, ignore it completely, because I do free charts readings also in my videos when I am doing the horoscopes from the community. So you can always come live when I'm going live and send your details. I will definitely try to do the maximum charts, whatever I can, Okay, so let me share the screen and show you what exactly is the sky looking like. And I must tell you what exactly the readings are for all the 12 ascendants or the moon signs. Okay, so let me just, these are live sessions, so pardon me if I'm a little late. Okay, so this is for Aries. Okay, this is easier for you guys, right? This becomes a little easier, I've seen. 1 second. Let me just pull it here. Yeah. Okay. So for Aries natives, your ascendant lord is transiting your 11th house. Definitely very positive for you. And it is going to give you a lot of courage and inclination towards desire fulfillment, wish fulfillment. You must utilize this transit, because you're going to be very enterprising. Your friends are going to be very supportive of you, as it is Jupiter Venus will be conjunct initially and then would be moving on. But yes, there's a Ketu which is going to be looking at this zone. So you have to, if you are into research or something related to the subjects, PhD or something you want to go take up, you should be doing that, because this is a very positive transit for the ones who are into competition, students. And it can be, it can also lead to your complications, which are, which have already piled up, with your siblings, older siblings especially. So you have to be looking at those angles as well, because these are not completely good transits when Ketu and Mars are looking here. And on the global level also, it's said that there can be some problems amongst in the parliaments, in the it's not considered to be that positive as far as your globally, if it's these kind of combinations, Mars, Ketu, Rahu, Mars, all these are not Saturn. So these are on the global level not considered to be that positive. So you have to be a little careful about these transits. All right. So now, here, what we can, what you have to be little extra careful about is about your mother's health, about your property related issues, because it's the 8th house from your 4th. So you can have some bones related issues. You can have some nerve related issues, or your mother can have. So you have to be taking care of that. Your siblings are going to be achieving their goals, a higher education. If they want to go in for, they should be going in for that. Children might just have, if they are married, they can have some complications in their relationship, but it is very positive for taking a step further in their whatever the competition or whatever the job they are doing, they will be moving, taking a step further. Also, this is for your health, a good transit. Your health is going to be improving. Your health is improving, but your mother's health, as I said, is not. So you have to take care of your mother's health. And also, it's a very positive transit, because it is going to give you educational skills, creativity. You're going to be actively participating in your group activities, and the leadership within you is also going to be very appealing to you. It's a very positive transit. And here, this Mars is going to be in Dhanishta, its own nakshatra. So till the time it's in Dhanishta, from 7th April to 16th April, you will have a lot of inclinations towards making more money. You will be inclined towards your wealth prospects, how you can grow. And in Shatabisha Nakshatra, from 16th April to the 4th of May. So this is the time when, because Rahu is also seated in Mars's sign. So this is directly going to be connecting, because this is sort of an exchange. Rahu is in Aries sign, ruled by Mars. Mars is in Shatabisha Nakshatra, ruled by Rahu. So this is a partial exchange. So you have to be very careful in your decision making. You will be growing wealth-wise. You'll be maybe investing and making a lot of money. But then at that time, you have to be careful, because 16th April to 4th of May, this can give you some confusion in your decision making. You can deviate from the path. So follow the right path. Purva Bhadra, that is Jupiter's nakshatra, from 4th of May till the 17th of May. So 3 padas. Now here, when Mars is in Jupiter's nakshatra, Jupiter is your 9th lord after all. So you will be following the path of dharma. You will be doing things which maybe some charities. You'll be getting connected with some charitable institutes. Very positive at that time. So if you want to fulfill your desires and follow the righteous path, then you will be, the success is guaranteed. It is yours. So, but if you, when Mars is in Shatabisha Nakshatra, it can lead to deviation from the right path. So you have to understand yourself, whether you're feeling those kinds of energies. If you are, you want to take a shorter route, maybe, you will not, you will digress from the righteous path. So that you have to tame. Those energies only you can tame. Okay, so I would suggest that, just make sure that you know the dates, you note the dates down. I'm giving you a few dates also, which are going to be giving you some positive energy, some decision making. This will help. These dates will help you, of course. See, 7th to the 11th, this is the time when you can have some complications in relationship. You can have a lot of aggression, but it is good for your partnership businesses, for your growth prospects. Very good time. But in relationship, you have to be really cautious. Also, from the 12th to the 15th, this is the time when you have to take care of your health. If you want to go in for any health checkups, if you want to go in for some research work, you should be doing during this time. Health checkup, or maybe some surgical process, if you have to go in for, from the 12th to the 15th is the time. Maybe you are having some indigestion also possible. from the 16th to the 19th, 16th to the 20th. Now, this is the time when you will be traveling. Travels are on cards. Maybe, you have to break journey, or you have to change your, some route, or you have to change your tickets, you have to change your itinerary. That can happen from the 16th to the 20th. 21st to the 24th is the time when you will form connectivity with the influential people. You'll meet somebody who is going to be elevating you, and success is yours. It is going to be a very positive transit for you. And that is also the time when you might just get involved with some litigation. You will get some verdict. So that's positive as well. And also you have to maybe make decisions regarding your financials on the 25th, from the 25th 5th to the 30th, 29th. That's the time when you will be going in for major heavy investments if you have to. Okay, and communication, lack of sleep from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. So I think you should soak your feet in the salt water, and wash them well before sleeping, and then go off to sleep. Just put your phone off you, and then just relax, rather than just, even when you're soaking your feet, you're just thinking about so many things. Of course, thoughts you can't stop easily. There are ways to stop the thoughts, but when you are getting when you are involved in the phone or any kind of electronic gadgets, then you are not getting that kind of sleep. So soak your feet, relax yourself, and then or in the bathtub, just soak your feet, and then just rinse it and wash your feet well, clean the tub well, and then go off to sleep. Wipe it and with a hot towel, and then go off to sleep. So that's how this process works. From the 4th till the 7th, 4th till the 7th is the time when you can maybe be thinking about initiation of anything new, any new work. You're very aggressive in your work, and there is a lot of impulsive decision you can make. So don't get overpowered by the Rahu energy. So because Rahu is in your 1st house, so you have to have some sort of calmness in you. You have to maintain calmness, because you can go aggressive, you can take decision in impulse, but there is a lot of energy and zeal. You're very enthusiastic to do things. So that's positive. Maybe you'll be initiations of, you'll be taking up some education, some course, some diploma, some degree, or something to do with your education, higher education. So that is also very safe, as in but you have to be very calm. 8th to the 12th, this is the time when you'll be making a lot of money. You'll be getting some money also on these days, either or, depending on your personal chart also. But yes, these predictions do match up. 50% I can guarantee they will match up. So from 8th to the 12th is the time when you will be having future prospects related to your money, your family. You will be financing people, or you will be buying something for your home. You'll be investing. Very good time, I would say, if you have to. 13th to the 17th is the time to form a connectivity with people, siblings, neighbors, friends, peers, your maybe the teachers, forming a connectivity with your people in the close-knit circle that you move around in, travels. So all this is on cards from the 13th till the 17th. In case you have to travel, you should check the your vehicle well if you're going in for a road trip. So you have to be completely sure that everything is perfect, because this can lead to some kind of problems or communications. There can be some kind of suddenness which is involved in this, because it can lead to some deviation or some break. So you have to be careful. But yes, this is a very good time for your professional and your corporate communication. If you have to drop emails, or you have to form a connectivity with people, projects, something to do with commercial activities. So this is a very positive one. If you are into sports activity, this is a very good time. If you are into technologies, innovation, this is a very positive time as well. All right. So this is what is going to be happening in this transit. So I have given you one remedy, and the other remedy that I want to give you is, of course, recite Hanuman Chalisa. That's the best one. On Tuesdays, you can donate red things, red lentils, red clothes, or something in red. Jaggery, you can donate jaggery also. You can apply saffron, you can dab into saffron and just apply it on your forehead. That is also a good remedy. So to please Lord Ram, you have to please Lord Hanuman. So worship Hanuman and you will get Lord Rama yourself, So that's something, which you should be doing. I'm doing the part, Ramayana part, so I'm talking about that. It's a beautiful one. I think everybody should be, doing it if at all you are in that religion. So you should actually try doing it once at least. Okay, so let's go ahead with the next one, that is Taurus. So let me make it just a moment. Taurus. All right, Taurus, and let me write it for you. I'll do the timestamps, don't worry, but let the video upload. So for Taurus natives, this transit is happening in your 10th house. So 10th house transit is very positive again, because it is going to give you inclinations towards ambition, energy is there, and it is Digbala also here. And to start with, it's going to be with Venus and Jupiter. So definitely this Mars is going to give you organizational skills. You're going to be having a lot of initiative in career, and occupation wise, you'll be growing, and you're going to be making some practical moves, which is very much positive for you. Also, this is going to be giving you see, this is going to be looking at your 5th house. So for children, this is not that great, but for competition success, it's a good transit. Somebody's asking, so I'm telling you this. So it is a positive one, but for the major things, for the detailed thing that you have, for personalized one, you have to seek advice. You have to go in for the personal reading. So don't ask that what will happen if, I'm preparing for a particular exam. It is in general going to give you that zeal, that energy. You should make a swastika before the exam and just focus on one dot and start focusing, because you lack focus. So to have focus, you have to look at the swastika dot, make the swastika, and just focus on one dot before you start studying, before you start preparing. So gradually you can increase. 1 minute you focus, then 2 minutes, then 3 minutes, and 5 minutes, like that. You just go ahead. So the more the longer the duration, the focus builds up, because nowadays I have seen people losing focus because they have so many distractions. So you have to be positive, because Mars is your also your 7th lord and your 12th lord. So it's very good for going overseas, maybe meeting foreigners, collaborations. All that is going to be they're going to emerge. And there are certain professional dynamic actions that you're going to be taking. And this is also a time when you will be putting a lot of physical effort at the workplace. And there is a possibility that you will be getting some promotion also. If you're jobless, then you will be getting a job for sure. Believe you on me, this is going to be happening, coming your way. So don't take this very lightly. And if you are self-critical, then this is not going to be a very positive transit. Be more focused, be more positive, be strong. And this Mars is going to be being in the Kendra, going to give you that energy also for sure. If at all you are down and out right now, so you will get that energy. As it is, Jupiter, Venus were in your Kendra, so definitely you have you're very lucky. This is Saturn. Your luck lord is also in by your side, your favor. So you're definitely going to be getting all the positive results. As it is Saturn, in your visible half, all the planets are, so you will get the success. So do not give up. Even if you're feeling down and out, it is not the time to. You are going to get up. You should get up, and you see how success is yours. Take care of your health, because Ketu is in your 6th house. So that is something which gives some health issues related to your lower abdominal region, because it's in Libra sign. So take care of your health, rest, everything is going to be fine. If you have any enemies who are backstabbing you, you have to be refrain yourself from sharing your secrets. Do not show your cards. Keep them to yourself. Otherwise, then you will be like, obviously you will be backstabbed, you'll be misused, and your information that you're sharing will be leaked. So you have to be careful. I'm giving you few dates. Also, for siblings, this is not a good transit. Your siblings, your co-borns, this can give some health issues to them. It is a good time for your family members to family reunions, buying and purchasing of property. No good time for litigations. If you have to go in for some litigations, do not go in for litigations right now. It is, you might just lose the battle. So do not. Also, for financials, it is a good time. For investments, it's a good time. And for changing your job, this is a positive move if you're going to be making. For marriage, I would, for relationship, this can give some upheavals in romance, because it's looking at your 5th house. So there can be that you have a lot of aggression, or there can be a breakup also, because Ketu is also looking at Mars, and Mars, when is aspected or forming any kind of connectivity with Ketu, it gives breaks, it deviates you, it gives suddenness in events. So you have to be prepared for it, or you have to be taking care of yourself, and in your relationship, you have to be a little extra cautious. So do not be impulsive. Okay, with your co-workers, with your with your superiors, form a good connection, because they can be that you are not able to communicate with them freely, or you're getting that latent anger is building up. So just make sure that you do not get carried away. Okay, from the 7th till the 11th, this is the time when you will be having some kind of changes, or maybe you will be going in for some fitness regime. You will be doing something about your health, and you're going, it's a good time though. You'll be having a lot of energy, and this will lead to some some kind of sports activity, some kind of changes in you, which are positive, which build your stamina also. If you're having any kind of health issues, this will be a good phase. If you have to go in for some kind of health checkups, you should be doing that also. But this can lead to some problems with your own people around you, relatives, friends. You can have some complications with them. From the 12th to the 16th is the time when you will have some kind of connectivity or with your partner, or you can be very rude with your partner. You can have some arguments which can lead to problems and complications in your relationship, in your partnership business also, in case you are married. So this can give you some conflicts. So you be careful about all these things. When I'm saying all this, it's just that I just want to just forewarn you. There is nothing like I'm going to be when I'm giving the details, there are positives also and negatives also. I cannot just give one reading. From the 16th till the 20th is the time when you have to be careful about your health, about your decision making. This can be the time for pertaining to your joint finances. You will have to make certain decisions. There can be conflicts of ego. There can be deviation from the path that you have opted for, some changes coming in your relationship. So you have to be very patient. This can be that you are leaving the right path and choosing the wrong. So when you are in a relationship, maybe you are having a extramarital relationship also simultaneously. So you have to be handling all this with care. Also, you will have a great capacity for transformation during this time. And in case you have any kind of purchasing of transports, this can lead to some problems related to the transport or the vehicle that you're driving. So be careful about that as well. Also, from the 21st till the 24th, no, 21st till the 25th, this is the time when you will be making good decisions and related to your travels, related to journeys. And this will be giving you some professional ambition, which is going to get fulfilled, and desire fulfillment also. It is likely that this period will put a lot of physical effort in connection to your work. And this is also quite likely that you will have some possibility of starting a new business. Maybe your father will be supportive of you. So if at all you are having some kind of those kind of matters where you need his advice, so you should be going in for that. It's definitely going to be helpful. All right. And from the 26th till the 29th, from 26th to the 29th is the time when you will be making decisions related to your work, related to your travels, education. And also there can be that you are joining some educational institution, and maybe you're going to be having some religious activity at home. It can also be that you are going to be looking for some new dimensions, opening up to your opening up the horizons. You're going to be having that happiness quotient. You're very liberal, you're very broad, you're progressive philosophically, so you have to believe in yourself. So once you are strong, you will be able to do things positively in your through your own positive energy. From the 30th of April till the 3rd of May, so this will be the time when you will be going in for some investments, and you will be traveling, you will be forming some connection with the people around you, groups. You'll be coming across somebody who is going to help you in the humanitarian causes, or you're going to be working in a team, making some major projects. You will be pushed towards fulfillment of desires and goals. So that is something which is going to drive you. That drive is pretty strong and very positive also. From the 4th till the from the 4th till the 7th, 4th till the 7th, this is the time when you can have some subconscious motivations. You will have some psychological impulses, and also during this time you can become very investigative, you can become very non-social, and you can manifest some irritation and unrest. So this is the time those subtle energies might just aggravate. So you have to be very cautious about whatever is your unconscious or the subconscious mind saying, because this will activate only the negative energy in you. You should not do that. You should actually be very strong during this time. Recite Hanuman Chalisa, I always say. And also you should actually chant or donate something in black. If you will donate something in black, it will give you good sleep. Anything in black, that will help you. And also there is something that you need to work through during this time. Some project is in hand, some foreign collaborations. You're going to be writing some projects, making some presentations. All that is quite possible during this time, from the 4th till the 7th. From 8th till the 12th. Now, this is the time when your energy levels are pretty high. You have the feeling of doing things. Enthusiasm is at its peak. You're very adventurous, you're very dominating, you have that great power, you feel that everybody should recognize you. You want to put your hard work is also there. You're putting a lot of hard work, but at the same time there is some kind of energy which is stopping you because of your impulse. Maybe you are not able to take the initiative, or that self-confidence is missing. That you have to build up. So once you're doing that, have that that don't be self-assertive, I would say, but yes, this can lead to aggression and impulse. So whatever decisions you have to make, just stay calm, breathe, then think of making the decisions. Because of your thought process, you can go very aggressive in your speech, also verbalizing things which can hurt people. So you have to be extra careful about those. Also, you can be very egocentric or selfish also during this time. So do not get carried away. 13th to the 17th of next month, that is May. This is the time when you will be thinking about your money, possessions. You're thinking how to make money out of money. You're very ambitious, and you can also go in for some heavy expenditures. Maybe your stomach upset is also likely. Just don't eat anything which is spicy, heaty. Avoid. And also there can be that you have the need to acquire more of material comforts, material things. Also, this is the 8th house from your 7th house. Not that, but when there are certain transit positions I'm talking about, they are somewhere related to the other houses. So during this time, that is 13th to the 17th, take care of your spouse's or partner's health. This can lead to some complications, some disturbance at home. So you have to be maintaining your calm. Do not lose your control. Do not lose, don't get angry. Do not lose and you lose peace then, it's all a vicious cycle. So maintain that calmness, gravity in you. Okay. Rest of the things are good. And the remedy that I've given you, please do it. Donate something in black in color, and it will really be very positive for you in case you want to make decisions regarding your the changes in your this thing. So you should be making now. Okay. So coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. So let me just write it for you. There. Gemini. Right. All right, for Gemini natives, this transit is happening over your 9th house. See, 9th house is a very positive transit house also. And because it's coming out of your 8th house, so whatever health issues you've had, pains in the knees, bones, and having maybe met with an accident also, or had, had some complications at home front also, with financials also, lack of finances or losses. So now whatever you've dealt with, you're feeling better. This is a much, much, much better transit for you because it's your 11th Lord after all, transiting your 9th house. So strong opinions will be in your favor. You have to make certain decisions which are really bold, and you will be feeling quite enthusiastic also about your opinions and about your broad-mindedness. So you're going to be quite, you are now thinking of growth. Now, this is like, looking at the bigger picture. You are in the need to act. Now is the time to follow the path, the righteous path, dharma. It's a dharma house after all. So you are going to be enhancing your the enthusiasm in you, your need to achieve the goals. You are going to be attaining more knowledge, acquiring more knowledge, and you're going to be working through your cultural changes in a very aggressive manner. And also, there is something that you are going to be working through your religious belief system. You are not that fanatical now. You are very liberal. You don't want to be falling prey to what others are saying. Okay, so this is the time you have to take care of your father's health though, and also your mother's health, because it's looking at both the parents' house, that is 4th house and the 9th house. So your father's health you have to be really careful about, and also your siblings' health. Maybe your older siblings are going to be going away, and maybe they're going to be changing their jobs, and they're going to be it's a good positive time for them, of course. And in case you're looking for this is the time for reality checks. So this is a live session, so I might just fumble because I'm just speaking in a flow, so please forgive me, pardon me for this. And of course, it's something that which whatever comes from in a flow, that is something which is actually your knowledge which is speaking. So you must be receptive to all the readings, even if it's negative. So this is the time to make decisions regarding your travels. If you have to go in for investments, if you have to have foreign collaborations, you're going to be meeting more people, you're going to be interacting more with people in a very broad-minded manner. Now you're not confined, you're not restrained. This is the time. You're not refraining yourself, you're just expanding. This is the house of expansion also, must understand. Acquire knowledge, be more receptive to acquiring more and more. Open up to that new dimensions. And if you want to go in for some you want to take a break also, you want to go for a vacation, this is also a very positive time. And also, as I said, take care of your mother's health, take care of your father's health. This is also the time for initiation of education for the student natives, for your own children. Maybe they are going to be traveling out. For your sibling spouse, this can be the time to initiate something new, something big. There can be some aggressive working right now. Also, this is the 12th house from your 10th. So this is loss of a job and finding another one. So this is called a switch. So it is quite likely that you switch from the job you're working right now and go in for a better job. And being the ruler of your 11th house, Rahu is also there. Very good time for investments. but you should seek advice from the experts rather than, going in impulse and left, right, and center. Don't do that. Mars will be looking at Mercury when Mercury transits your 12th house. So that is the time when you have to be logically making decisions regarding your investments. If you want to go in for some litigation, this is actually going to be, not a good time, because, it will be loss of your peace. So avoid buying or selling of any property. Selling of property is fine, but buying or purchasing of property, this is not the right time. Avoid. Okay. Now I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note and then make a decision regarding these spheres of life, what I'm discussing. Let's be practical. We all need money to survive. We all need relationships. We all need people around us and peace around us. So for that, these spheres really help us. If first house is self, seventh house is the other people. If second house is your family, eighth house is the is the other people's money, is the other people, how they look at you, how they are going to be balancing things out in your life. So that is the reason, we have to see all the houses, how the connection is from that particular zone. So here, from this 8th till the 12th, sorry, 7th till the 11th, from 7th to the 11th, this is the time when you will be forming, you'll be very creative. It can also lead to some kind of changes, or maybe you will be taking up some kind of new job, and there can be some frustrations also. Sexual urges will be too high, and it can be a dangerous situation in your relationship, maybe, because Ketu is also there in your 5th house. So this can lead to some kind of changes, or there can be some kind of complications in your relationship. So you have to be careful about your love life. You should be, you can avoid all this. You can just go in for some remedy related to your creativity. Maybe you can take up some, painting, music, dance, drama, something like that, which actually digresses you from that zone. It averts the complications. So to avoid that, you should actually counterbalance it. How you do it? That you can just be more creative, fine arts, you can devote more time towards your hobbies. So once you do it, your other sphere gets balanced out. Always there's a balancing factor. So when you come to me for your customized remedies, for your personal reading, then I give the remedies like this. What exactly is missing? So we just have to, actually, the astrologer's duty is to enhance the positives and reduce the negatives in the chart. So that is something which, we have to be very practical, and I give practical remedies for that reason. All right. So where were we? Yeah. So on the 12th, from the 12th to the 15th, 12th to the 15th is the time when you will be going in for some changes in yourself, in your surroundings, forming a connectivity with the people around you, relatives, or this can also lead to some kind of workouts, health regime, if you are having some problems and complications in your fitness. So you are going to be actually sorting it out. You're going to be making it perfect for yourself, a perfect environment. You might just be very sporty. You can be going in for some partnership business also during this time. Some professional association is on cards, if at all you want to go ahead with it. 16th till the 20th. This is not a very positive time, because it can lead to some complications in your relationship, but it is good for investments. In case you want to go in for some travels, you can go. You can take your partner along with you. If you're single, then you can have some complications with the people around you. It can be your any kind of relatives or some friends that you are, having some conflicts already. So avoid. You can just be focused on follow the dharmic path, something which gives you that kind of positive energy within you, rather than leaving the righteous path and, just maybe sorting things out in a very aggressive manner, in impulse or in anger. So rather than that, just mellow down a bit. Don't be too egocentric, or maybe your partner can also be a little egoistic at this time. So just follow strike a balance. How you do it, that come to terms talk to each other rather than moving away from each other. That will help you. And what I have seen is that, running away from the problem is not the solution. So just face it, talk to that person, figure it out how you can just make changes in the other person, and make changes in your relationship. And that is not difficult, I'm sure. From the 21st till the 24th, this is not a good time for health. You have to be extra careful about your joint finances. Do not get carried away. Don't trust people. They can be that you are sexually agile during this time. You can maybe, if you're having a relationship outside your mainstream relationship, this can also be a time that you can get caught. I would not say that red-handed. So yeah, you have to be careful. Whatever is under the wraps might just come up. So you have to be extra cautious about that as well. There is some problems related to your vehicle, breakdown of vehicle. So be careful about that. From the 25th, and there can be an ex coming back to your life also during this time. 25th till the 29th. 25th to the 29th is a very good time for cultural activities, for pursuing your hobbies, travels, education, political decisions that you have to make if you are an authority, change of job. If you have to go in for some changes, you can be going in for changes as well. You are going to be getting on the terms to with the foreign people, some kind of reality check that is required. So just see that whatever is missing, what is it that you are missing out, the basic link is missing, so that you will be figuring it out, and you will be definitely taking it up carefully. You should be doing that. Now, there are certain dimensions which are opening. You're going to be opening up to the horizons, new horizons. So utilize this time. And this is also going to be giving you some travel plans, which might just be, not, they can be a break in the travel plans, or they can be that you have to take up the travels, or they're delayed, or there is some frustration that can happen. But definitely travels on cards in case you're looking for. The 30th of April till the 3rd of May. So this will be the time when you can be having some changes in your profession. Dynamism is, you're very dynamic at the place of work. You are actually thinking how you can grow, how you can set an example for others. So this is a very good time for your personal and your professional career growth. In case you want to make good connection with the people, influential people, this is a very good time. You can also have some possibility of some business, new business also, quite possible if you're thinking of. So you can do that as well. In case you are having some you should not be too bossy during this time. Work in a team rather than going offbeat, just alone. See, you can't go solo. You have to be very much with people. As it is, this is a sign which actually, Gemini people are very communicative. They cannot go solo. They want people around them. So the Libra and Aquarius people, they want people, and they are people's people. So so if you are thinking like that you can work alone in seclusion, you cannot. So it's better that you coordinate with people who are going to help you. Okay. And also from the 4th till the 7th of May. So this is the time when you will be thinking of investments. This is a good time to invest. This is a good time to coordinate with others, work in a team. Do not be egoistic. This is not the time to waste your money on friends. So this is going to be, or maybe there can be some breakup with one of your friends. So be careful about that. You do have that innovation in you. You're going to be taking it up. You're going to be very creative also during this time. Your relationship with your older siblings can improve. So you should actually put effort. From the 7th, okay, 8th till the 12th. So from 8th till the 12th is the time when you will be having some investigation going on. Maybe you're going to be investigating your own self, your own thought process. You're going to be spending alone time in seclusion. You're going to be working. And this is also the time, when you can be a little irritated. There can be some lack of peace, lack of sleep, unrest is there. So you have to be very, you have to do certain remedies, though I give remedies which are very general. So I think you can do the salt remedy that I keep giving. You should soak your feet in the night in the bathtub. Just add salt to your to the water and just soak your feet for 5-10 minutes. Then just wash away, rinse it, and then just wash your feet and go off to sleep. Don't look into the mobile phone. Don't watch television. Don't watch Netflix or whatever, XYZ. So just avoid, straight away go off to sleep. That is where, your toxins are and your negative energies will be given away in the ocean. So this remedy works wonders. I try it. I do it all the time. I don't try it, but I do it all the time, whenever I'm feeling that I'm not able to sleep well. See, your sleep time is not more than 4 hours, 4.5 hours. So if you sleep very well during this time, so this is something which the body needs. The rest which body needs is only during this time. So it's good if you can just do this remedy. I'm sure you will be able to sleep better. Now, from the 13th till the 17th, 13th till the 17th of May next month. So this is a very positive time. Take initiative in doing things in your workplace, at your workplace, in your relationship, as far as your your communication with people is concerned. So this is a very good time. And also there can be some ego clashes. You can be getting a little selfish, but don't worry. That's a perk only at the moment, because you're going to be very communicative with people. You cannot just have similar kind of opinions from everybody. You have a different viewpoint, others have a different viewpoint, so that can mismatch. But it doesn't matter. You are doing your own bit. Do your own bit in such a manner that you do not regret it later. Do the right thing. Okay. So whatever is required, you should be actually completing it during this time. It's going to help you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is, I hope it's audible and I'm clear. Coming to the sign. Okay, Cancer. Okay. Okay. Coming to Cancer sign. So Cancer natives, this transit is happening in your 8th house. All right. Now, 8th house is the house of energies, desires, enthusiasm. And a negative planet, which is a malefic planet in the 8th house, doesn't behave bad, remember. And 8th house zone is actually the ruler is Mars. So Mars is happy here. It's not going to be giving you any kind of problems related to financials, but it can give you some kind of problems related to your health. There is a there's a healing process also here. You're going in for some surgical process. You're going to be doing some kind of changes in your health, in your diet plans, and that is going to be the initiation of something new, something better. So that life cycle, that you're going to be changing now. Whenever there is an 8th house, it's a house of death. So something dies and the new things come up. So there is a transformation. That is why it is called the house of transformation. So once something ends, only then something new will come up. So this is the time to take the initiative to do things in a very positive manner. You have to be a little worried about your other people's money. Maybe, you're working through that. You have the desire for achieving your goals. You have a deep research oriented mindset. You have that detective skills also. Maybe, you're going to be a little, suspicious kinds about each and everything. You can be nitpicky also. So all that you have to be figuring it out, as to how you can manage with or without. So that's something which you have to eliminate. But yes, this is also the time for negotiations, relationship contracts, whatever you have to sign. You can be a little impatient also, but definitely a very positive time for other for going in the depth of a particular subject that you are considering. Okay, this is the eighth house from the first. So generally, eighth house transit gives health issues. So this is a step forward to which you're taking to your health. So go in for the health checkups. If you are ignoring yourself, if you're working hard, you're not paying attention to what your body is asking for, then that is not sane. So you should actually go in for the health checkups. It might just aggravate. So take care of that. Also, because you're heading to Ashtama Shani also. Remember, your eighth house is going to be having Saturn. So you should be taking care of your health and your body, your feet region, your knees, your bones, nerves. You have to be extra cautious about that because Ketu is looking here. Also, from the second house is the seventh house. So take care of your financials, take care of your money, and also take care of your, be more positive. The more the positive you get, the better things are. And also from the third house is the sixth house transit. So this will give some kind of elevation, change of job to your siblings. Maybe there is a complication with your neighbors. You have to figure that out yourself. You have to just be a little more sane and be more receptive to other people rather than going overboard in your egocentric approach. That is not going to help you. From the fourth house, this is the fifth house transit. So this is going to be giving you good elevation in your financials also, and you might be buying or purchasing or selling a property, a landed, some land, whatever you want to do during this time. You should be making decisions regarding the assets. Also, this is the fifth. From the fifth house is the fourth house. Fourth house, when malefics are there, lack of peace is there. Initiation of education might be a problem for your children. So lack of confidence is there. Though it is because it's the fourth house. Fourth house is actually the place where Mars debilitates. So for your children, this is not a good time for confidence. So do not push them. If at all they want to go in for changing the job or changing the education stream, so let them do it rather than just being pushy. Also, this is a good time for your older siblings, also for your investments. It's a good time. Also, it is a good time for your workplace because it is the 10th house from the 11th. So this is going to be giving you good elevation, good, increments, promotion at the workplace. I'm giving you a few dates. You have to be a little extra careful, or you have to make decisions related to those zones. Also, one remedy I'm giving you, that is if you can donate something in yellow on Thursdays, Tuesdays, and Mondays, it will be good for you. That is something which you can do. And do Lakshmi Puja. Do Lakshmi Puja, and you will actually be see, Lakshmi doesn't only mean money. It means the overall success, overall growth. So it covers your health also. So just make sure that you do all these remedies. These remedies are really powerful. From the 7th till the 11th. Now, this is the time when you can be housebound, or maybe you'll be making decisions regarding your selling, purchasing of property. It can lead to some complications. Also, lack of peace, lack of sleep is there. So what I can say is that you do not fall into any kind of contradictions. Maybe with your relatives, with your own people, there can be complications in your marriage. And also there can be some wrong decision making. So do not get carried away. Strike a balance. Ketu is in your fourth house as well. It's transiting your fourth house. So lack of peace is there. Lack of satisfaction is there. You're putting a lot of effort, you're not getting what you want, what you should deserve. So that is something which you have to be careful on the 8th till the 11th, especially. Also, there can be that you are having some from the 12th to the 15th. Now, this is the time when you will be having some inclination towards relationship, romance, sexual desire. There can be sexual frustration also. It can hinder your happiness question. So you have to be careful about those things as well. Also, there are certain situations that can be very dangerous. So do not get carried away in whatever glitters is not always gold. So be careful about those. And any kind of sports activity, if you have to go in for, you can be going in for around that time. It is going to be favorable. From the 16th till the 20th. Now, 16th till the 20th is the time when you will be having some complications with your with your relatives. They might just lure you to do things which are not correct, which can be. You have to be handling things with care. Follow the path of dharma rather than leaving that right path during this time. However, you prefer to work for yourself during this time. Maybe you want to make certain changes at the place of work. You want to improve your living style. You want to exercise. You want to, maybe go in for some health checkups. There can be some fever, inflammation also, quite possible. So take care of your diet and take care of your connectivity with the people around you. If you have positive energies, positive people around you, you will definitely be getting better. From the 21st till the 25th, 21st to the 25th of this month, there is a likelihood that you will find a partner, matured as a sensible partner. This is also the time that you will teach, or you will be getting into some kind of partnership business. You will have to compromise in your relationship. There can be otherwise a lot of complications. So that you have to be doing when you are when you have to work through your relationship. Especially, you can energize or stimulate your partner's activities. You can be in a relationship which needs too much of energy, too much of effort, and courage also to handle it. So, but don't be don't be in temper, don't be too extravagant, don't be intolerant as well. Okay, during this time. From the 26th till the 29th of April. Now, this is the time when you have to be little extra careful about your health. You can be, if you are having any kind of extra marital relationship, so this can lead to the opening of the relationship. So you have to be very careful about that. So it's the best is don't go that path which you have that fear all the time. They can be that you are having some too much of emphasis on importance of money. There may be financial benefit that your marriage or through inheritances. So this is a positive one for purchasing or selling a property. Also, you'll make profits. From the 30th of this month, April month, till the 3rd of May. Now, this is the time when you will be spending a lot of time with your father. Maybe you will be requiring some advice from your seniors, or this can also lead to some action and adventure. You are going to be participating in the affairs of cultural, educational, or political institutions, or there can be that you are going in for some you're going in for some higher education, higher learnings. You can be very aggressive in your speech. Don't get carried away. There is something which you are going, there's some connection with the foreign people. There is something which you are going to be working through, expanding your mindset, expanding your horizons. Now is the time that you're looking for experiences that will open up the new dimensions. So this is a very positive time. I would suggest, if you have to make any decisions, this is very positive, and luck is by your side as well. From the 4th till the 7th. Now, from the 4th till the 7th is the time when you will be having some connection or at the workplace. You are going to be professionally very ambitious, but make sure that you do not lose your cool or deviate from the right path. There will be some offer that you'll be getting, and that's not the right one. If you are working where you are, I think you should stay put there, because there is something which is going to lure you. So you have to be very cautiously making decisions during this time. If there's an interview that you have to appear for, go ahead with it, but do not make decision regarding the job change right now. It's not advisable, as it is Mars is in your 8th house. So you should actually have some difficulty in your career. So avoid. And they can be that you are going to be interested in some new projects, some new professional growth, and some business matters that you have to deal with. So the ego can be, you might be just following your ego also. Some ego clashes can also happen. All right. So make sure that you do not make these kinds of decisions during this time from the 8th till the 13th. 8th till the 13th is the time when you will be having some inclination towards innovation. You have, this is also going to give you a lot of work, and you are going to be working with your friends, with the groups that you move around in, some humanitarian causes. That's a remedy also. If you will do for others, you will definitely rise in the other spheres of your life. You will feel pushed to realize your dreams, goals, your desires, fulfillment. You're putting a lot of effort. It can lead to some problems and complications with your friends also. So make sure that you do not actually give up on the relationship. That is the only area where you can be losing out on. So make sure that you do not. From the 13th of May till the 17th of May, when Mars exits from your 8th house. So that is definitely going to be the time when you will feel quite relaxed. You're actually in that zone where you don't want to be social, and you are just having that irritation and unrest, unnecessary, why you want to get involved with others. So you're having those subtle energies, and you're working through that. You're spending more time. See, you are very aggressive during this time, and Mars is your Yogakara Graha also, being the ruler of your 5th and the 10th. So you have those opportunities coming your way. So you're having sleepless nights, you're working through something, you're spending too much time, lone time. Maybe you're having a lot of enthusiasm and you're not able to sleep because there is something in hand that you have to finish up. So you are having that kind of a feeling as well during this time. So this is what is the transit like of Mars in the 8th house. I must tell you that this is going to be giving you some health problems. So make sure that you take care of your health during this time for sure, and do the remedy. Just offer some yellow clothes to the give some clothes, donate some clothes to the priest or somebody who requires, who's needy. Okay, that will really be helpful if you do that. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Leo. Let me write it for you. So this is Leo, and let me change the chart. Okay, so for Leo natives, this transit is happening over your 7th house, and to start with, Jupiter, Venus will be there, then Saturn will joins in here, and then Mars will be looking at Mercury also by the end of this transit. So when Mars is in the 7th house, there is an inherent contradiction between the partner and you. There is inherent, as it is. Why? Because in the natural zodiac, 7th house ruler is Venus, and Venus and Mars are not friendly to each other. So there is something that you have to learn. You have to balance. You have to have that effective way to use your energy and pull it through the relationship and the partnership that you're involved in. So at the moment, you feel that you have to compromise and you have to do things which are not of your, which are not in your favor. So you feel quite uneasy because of that. See, you have to develop your in yourself, the gentleness, that's something which you should rub off to others, something which is very positive in you. You're a Leo rising, as it is, and this is a Yogakara Graha which is transiting the Kendra. So this is going to give you that energy level. Stimulation is there, but in your relationship also that stimulation comes in, or you expect. So it can lead to some compromises, some kind of problems, but you have to make it more constructive rather than destructive. All right. So just deal with this kind of transit, but it's a good transit for competition, challenges, and also goal setting. If you have already goals set, you're going to be achieving them. This is a very positive and an active and a capable transit for you, and makes you courageous and capable. Sorry. Okay. So this will actually give you, make you meet some in your somebody also, maybe some potential partner that you're going to be coming across. Okay. So maybe, you are having some, you're overwhelmed with two of the proposals, maybe, you have in hand. Ketu is also looking here. So this is Ketu breaks. So there can be some complication in your relationship that you have to deal with. So be careful about that. Also, Mars is looking at your 10th house. So this is good for your career growth. It is definitely bringing about people who are, not favoring you, who are not helping you. They will start helping you. Till now they were not, but now after this Mars transiting through Aquarius sign, they will start helping you work effectively. Some helping you in the team. Maybe teams are being made, and you're going to be achieving those projects that you have to achieve. So all that is going to be very positive. I'm giving you a few dates. The best remedy for you is recite Hanuman Chalisa, because your yoga graha is in the Kendra. That's the only remedy which will work. And of course, Surya, you can just enrich yourself with a lot of vitamin D, whatever foods that you can have, enrich yourself with the sunlight and the vitamin D. So I'm giving you a few dates from the 8th till the 11th. Now, this is the time when you can have some complications with your siblings. Maybe you will have some contradiction, or they can be that they are moving away from you, they're drifting apart, or there can be some corporate communication that is going to be very important, and you're going to be signing some contracts, some agreements. You can have some inclination towards sports activity, but take care of your health as well, because Ketu is there in the 3rd house, which is 8th from the 8th. Also, from the 12th till the 15th, from 12th to the 15th is the time when you will have to compromise on the place where you live. Maybe you have to change the place, you have to shift out from the current location where you are. And this also gives you a lot of physical activity at home front. You are having some memories from the past which is leading to disputes. You have to be taming those feelings that you're having against people. So that will really help you. You feel that you have some tension in the family environment, and also some quarrelsomeness. You have strong emotions, and that is leading to violent approach towards your own people. So you have to be very careful about your relationship. Very sensitive time, actually. Okay, and from there it's going to be looking at your it's these are the dates I'm giving. Yeah. So then from the 16th till the 20th, 16th till the 20th is the time when you will be having a lot of romantic relationship, the need to have a romantic relationship, or maybe that in sexual desire intensifies. And how you deal with your children, that's very important. You can invoke religiousness. You can invoke your some religious creative energies in you. It can really give you a lot of vent to the aggression. So it's better that you avert that. So there can be some dangerous situations that you will be actually avoiding if you will focus on some creative abilities of yours, some hobbies which are related to creativity. Also, there can be some violent entertainment, dangerous sports, or there can be some complications with your children. It's a good time for sports activity though, so utilize it. From the 21st till the 25th, 21st till the 25th is the time when you will be very energetic, and at the place of work also you're very confident. You are going to be starting to exercise or improving your health, your fitness, your regime. That is something which you're going to be actually going ahead with. But take care of your fevers, injuries, and there can be some nervous disorder or some nervous tensions that you can have. Feet area, legs area, you can have pain in those areas, and in indigestion, I've already told you. So make sure that you take care of yourself. From the 26th till the 30th of this month, that is April. So this is the time when you will be again looking into the relationship very seriously. You're going to be actually having a lot of energy towards how you can improve on your relationship, how you can work through your relationship. It can lead to some argument with your partner also. So make sure some ex comes into your life and there is a contradiction which is happening. So you have to be extra cautious around that time. From the 30th of April till the 3rd of May. Now, this is the time when you will have to be very cautious about your health, and also about other people's financials. Maybe there are certain joint finances that you have to be careful about. There are certain people who are scheming something. So you have to be extra cautious about that. Maybe, they are saying something to you on your face, but they are saying something else behind you, so on your back. So you have to be very cautiously handling the situation. So don't get carried away as to how people are saying, what people are saying on the face. Interfere with negotiations and relationship contracts, and then these are going to be very important focal points. And from the 8th till the 13th is the time when you will be going in for some professional growth, some kind of job change if you're looking for career change. Any kind of decisions regarding your work is going to trigger up during this time. It is also going to be leading to authority, some good executive skills, organizational powers. And also there can be some occupational changes if you are into business, some changes that you're going to be making. And this is a very good good time for self-reliance. You can be having good connection with your superiors also at the place of work. So positive for you. Lastly, it is from the 13th of May till the 17th of May. So this is the time for desire fulfillment. Your social leadership ability and casual associations with energetic and enterprising friends is on cards. A lot of energy is invested in the friendships also. It is important for you to seek right kind of friends rather than getting carried away, because they are just not your types. Maybe you have to be extra careful while making decisions regarding your friendship. If you have to start any new friendship, there can be some official powers that you're going to be getting as well. So this is it for the Leo sign people. Make a note of the dates. Do write in the comment section if at all it matched up. And if it didn't, also then you can tell me. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. Oh, Virgo, sorry. Leo have done. Okay. So for Virgo natives, this transit is happening over your 6th house zone. So 6th house is the house of fitness, your debts, disease, loans. If you have to go in for loans, you can do that, but it can lead to some fevers, injuries, inflammation. So take care of that. And if you want to go in for some surgical process, litigation, it's on cards. So you can go ahead with it. I'm not saying that it is going to happen, but definitely you can go ahead with it. I'll give you the dates towards the end of the reading of the Virgos. So you will have to be a little extra, aware of that. You have to be informed as to what exactly is happening. So in the 6th house, you might just take up any kind of fitness regime, diet, or you are going to be having a lot of inclination towards enhancing your skills. This can lead to some complications with your relatives. You can be a little irritated or impatient. Maybe they are there at your place and you're getting quite jittery about it. This is also from the 11th house. This is the 8th house transit. So this is not good for your older siblings' health. Okay, and if you have any desires, so you might just not be able to fulfill the desires because the 8th house. So whatever you have to do, you have to put extra effort. 6th house transit of a malefic planet is not bad, but how for other houses where it is the 8th house transit, so it can lead to some problems there. Okay, and you will be feeling quite charged up at the workplace also. And in case you want to, if you're looking for name and fame, this is a good time. Take care of your eating habits and sleep on time. And if you want to go in for some loans, then you can do that as well during this time. I'm giving you the dates for you. The best remedy is donate something in white, rice, curd, milk to somebody who needs it, yogurt. Or maybe you can just chant Saraswati chants also, and Ganesha chants, Om Ganganpataye Namo Namah Om. Now I'm giving you the dates, that is from the 7th till the 11th. Now this is the time when you will be thinking about money is the most important part for you. You're just thinking about growth, money, how you can make money out of money, possessions. And also there can be some kind of decision making related to your work that you're going to be making. Some material growth is on cards. Ketu is there in the 2nd house though, and this can lead to some complications in your relationships also with your family members. You feel quite detached actually, when Ketu is in the 2nd house, so you get detached from your family. You don't feel like eating much. You have been eating a lot, maybe now you have stopped. Suddenly you must have felt that transition coming in your life. You are not getting that kind of relief there. But yes, it is going to be giving you some kind of research mindset. If you want to go in for some research paper or anything that you have to write, so this is the time when you will be taking it up. Also, this is the 4th house for your siblings. So you have to be actually taking care of your siblings' health, their mental peace. They might just purchase some property and there is some conflict there as well. From the 12th till the 15th, 12th till the 15th is the time when they will be feeling these kind of energies even more. Your siblings, that they're not able to sleep well, they're having lack of peace, some education that you have, subjects that they have to choose, or there's some competition they have to sit for and not able to get that kind of peace, and having a lot of anxiety. So the best is the remedy that I have given you. Do it, at least do it on a Wednesday or a Friday. It will definitely help you. And also this is the time for communication at the place of work, corporate communication, travels, maybe from the official task. For the official task, you are just traveling, or there can be that you are going to be very careful in trying to convince others. You're just trying to refrain from doing that. If you do that, it is also a very good remedy for you. If at all you can do it, this is the area you should be actually avoiding. You should not get carried away in your bossiness. You should not be too bossy during this time. All right. And then from the 16th till the 20th, now this is the time when you can have this is a favorable phase for you as far as your purchase of property is concerned. Family disputes you have to sort out is concerned, you will be able to do it. Investments is a good time. So but this is this is the time when you will be a little confused. There will be two options with you which you have to make decisions from. So this is a confusing time. So take a break. Don't be impulsive. If you are impulsive, then you will make a mistake. So avoid. From the 21st till the 25th, 21st to the 25th is the time to form connectivity with your children, your creativity. You will expend much energy in the directions, speculative income. So you're going to be a risk taker now. You're very good at, or you're a good orator. So maybe you are going to be translator or orator, so you're going in for some speech or something during this time, you're going to be very serious about it. It's not going to be a superficial thing. You're going to go in depth of it. If you are having some problems related to your children or from children, so that is something which will aggravate when on these dates. So make sure that you are taking you're quite serious and sensitive about your children, during this time from 21st to the 25th. 26th of April till the 29th of April. Now, this is the time to purchase any kind of vehicle. If you have to purchase a vehicle or you have to start any kind of litigation, this is a positive one. You have to file a lawsuit against somebody. So this is going to help you. This is going to be positive for you. Good time for you for getting into any kind of business, starting any kind of fitness regime, exercising, hobbies, competition. This is positive, but it can give you some fever, injuries, or some inflammation. So make sure that you take care of your health as well. From the 30th of this April month till the 3rd of May. Now, this is the time when you will be having some contradiction with the partner. There can be that you are not able to make the other person understand what you're going through or what you feel. So this can lead to a lot of confusion. So make sure that you sort it out. And also, this is not a bad transit. 6th house transit is not bad. And being the 8th house ruler in the 6th also is canceling the impact. It's not canceling 100%. Nothing cancels 100%. But yes, it will minimize the impact of your health. If at all you're feeling your health is not too well. Okay. Fundamentally, the impulses and conflicts of the ego, whether subtle or obvious, interfere with with your negotiations or relationship contracts that are carried out at the moment. Okay. So from the 4th till the 7th. 4th till the 7th is a little problematic phase. I would say there can be some activity that will put you off, or maybe the other person is going to be very rude with you, and you feel that you're not getting that kind of high level conversation. It can also make you feel very impatient, and you can be very aggressive also. So tame those energies. You can be confused. Your communication skills are going to be quite aggressive. You are going to be quite aggressive in your approach during this, especially this transit. From the 13th, did I do this? No. From the 8th till the 13th, the 8th till the 12th. So 8th to the 12th is the time when you will be going in for some travels, some action is going to be there. Too much of workload you have had, so you want to take a break, or maybe you are going to be participating in the affairs of cultural, educational, or political institutions. And this is also the time for some cultural activities related to your workplace. You might be just organizing everything. Travels definitely is on cards. It could be somewhere outstation, so you're going to be planning everything well. All right. So do the remedy, and I'm sure this will help you. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. Dr. Rao used to say Libra. Anyways, sorry. So let's change the chart also. See, first house where it's written first house. This is the first house where 7 is written. So 7 number is Libra. 7 is Libra, 8 is Scorpio, 9 is Sagittarius. So wherever, you will have to see, you first check the first diamond here. So if this diamond has a number that is for Libra, so this is going to be a reading for Libra. So you must understand that for Libra natives, Ketu is over your first house. So this will lead to a lot of confusion at the home front, number 1. 2, you are going to be getting very detached from whatever you're doing, the mainstream thing. You're going to be doing something different. So make sure that is productive, and that gives you good vent also. You're going to be happy at the end of the day. So do something which is positive for you. This transit is happening over your 5th house. for Libra people. So fifth house is the house of creativity, your relationship. You're very sensitive about, because Ketu is over your first house and looking at your fifth house. This can provoke some jealousy, sexual frustrations, because Ketu cuts, Ketu detaches you from things. So this can lead to some problems with the children also. But at the same time, if you are very sensitive towards your relationship, your love relationship, then this definitely is going to counterbalance. And in case you are in a relationship already, so this can lead to some sexual desires, which is going to intensify. Also, there can be some violent entertainment or dangerous sports that you can take up. So make sure that you do not get carried away in all these things. This is the 8th house from the 10th house. See, from the 10th house, when a planet is, which is malefic, transiting the 8th house from there, 8 places away. So from Cancer sign, that is 10th house sign, this is the 8th house. So this is going to be giving you sudden breaks, sudden changes at the workplace. You have to be receptive. You have to be receptive to the change that you're heading to. Do not decline it. Take it up. If at all you have to make that change, and it's inevitable, so better to accept it and take the challenge. You have malefics in your kendras, so you have to take care of your health. So many planets, if you can see, are transiting through your kendra. Thankfully, Mars has come out of your kendra, though it was forming a Pancha Mahapurusha Yoga, but still it was a malefic planet in the 4th house. So lack of peace, it gives lack of peace. So now this Mars is coming out of your 4th and is going to be in your 5th house. So it is going to be giving you selfless love, or if you have that kind of a mindset, it will give you dating issues. You will start dating somebody, or it can give you some romantic inclinations also. I'm giving you a few dates, so make a note. From the 8th, from the 7th till the 11th. Now this is a time when you will be very enthusiastic of doing things. You might just be too harsh in your speech. You can be very egoistic also. In impulse, you can make some wrong decisions. So make sure that you do well, because Ketu is over your first house also, not to forget. So you have more of initiative and self-confidence as well during this time. But don't be too impulsive in making decisions. Don't be too egocentric or selfish. That's what you have to avoid. From the 12th till the 15th, 12th to the 15th is the time when you will be working through your financials, possessions, and you want to achieve the goals that you've set. There is nothing like ego. Okay, so let that ego go. And also you're going to be very professionally inclined during this time, because it is your 2nd house. So you want more money. You're becoming too greedy, maybe, So if at all you are, then you have to be little wise, I would suggest, during this time. Make a note of the dates. 21st, let me think, where was I? 2016 to the 20th, 21st till the 25th. 21st till the 25th is the time when you will be working through your financials again, your property related matters. You're going to be spending more time with your family members. You can be quite egoistic also, quite, 4th house is basically dominated by physical activity at home front. So you're quite inclined towards doing things at home. You want to stay put at home, sort out things. There are certain disputes that need attention. So you have to actually figure that out, how you just handle all that and change it towards better, change things towards better always. That's something that you have that free will, so utilize it. You're prone to some accidents, make sure that you take care of that as well. Okay, from the 26th till the 29th of April. Now, this is the time when you will come across somebody, the potential partner, or you will have some sexual desires to fulfill, and you get some partner of your choice. And then, you get involved in the sexual energies more, but this can be little dangerous, so you have to be taking care. Another tendency that we see from here on these dates is that you can have some violent entertainment. You can have some dangerous sports activity that you can get involved with. So make sure that you do not get carried away in those spheres. Also, there is some identity that you are looking for. This is the 8th house from the 10th. So you have to be careful about your work. Don't quit unless you have another one in your hand. You will be on the crossroads, whether to do this, whether to do that. So all that is going to get sorted. Don't worry. So, but don't make any decisions related to your education hastily. Give it some time. Relationship, speculation. So all these are on cards, but you're going to be making good amount of money also, but still you should be having that kind of a balance during this time, especially. From the 30th of this month till the 3rd of May, 30th to the 3rd of May. Now, this is the time when you will be having some inclination towards hard work. With relatives, you might just come across and you are doing well with them. They are liking your company. You are spending more time. Maybe you're going to be giving them loan also. That is something which I would suggest not to, because these houses are hemmed between malefics actually. So we have to be very careful in our expenditures, buying, purchasing, selling of property. Major decisions that you have to make, you should be making during this time, and be careful. You will be making, but you have to be a little extra cautious. From the 4th till the 7th, 4th till the 7th of May. Now, this is the time when you can have some relationship conflicts. So you have to be careful about your relationships and professional associations as well. This can lead to some lack of understanding. You might just not be right. Don't think that you're the only one who's right, but yeah, there can be that you develop that kind of diplomacy here with Rahu's presence also. So this will give you some stimulation, and you in relationship, you want your partner to be more receptive, more loving. So all those expectations are going to be there during this time. Lastly, it is going to be from the 13th till the 17th. If I have missed out on something, please mention the chat. So from the 13th to the 17th is a bright sunny day for you, as if something really changed. So that happens when you are having this kind of a mindset. So you're very verbal, you're enthusiastic, at the same time restless, fickle-minded also. But it is a good transit for you. Not a good transit for your father and mother though, because it's the 8th house is 4th house, which is from 8th from the 9th. So not good for mother's health. And it is the 9th house, as it is when malefics are in the 9th house, they do not actually help you. They will do things which actually bring you down. So make sure that you are going to be giving some something in green. If you can donate, if you can do the chant Om Ganganpataye Namo Namaha Om, it's positive for you as well. All right. And this is it for the Libra natives. So let's move on to Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, let me just remove this. So let me write Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, sorry, just a sec. Okay, for Scorpio natives, this transit, your Lagnesh is transiting your 4th house zone. So this is definitely very positive for making decisions regarding your assets, your financials, your family environment. You have to make certain harsh decisions also. Maybe there are certain things which are not moving in the direction that you wish to. So now you have to be very strict. You have to open up to different things now. Your approach towards life, you have to change. You're very emotional. You're very emotionally triggered up also, and there are certain painful events that you are going through. So maybe some poor digestion is there, some mental agony is there, some kind of pain is there. Maybe because of the family members, you're not able to understand them, miscommunication happens. So make sure that you are not getting carried away in any kind of disputes. You have to maintain that coolness, that calmness within you. Property matters, you have to be, if you have to sign papers, you have to be really careful. Make a note. You have to read the documents well. Whenever Mars is in this sign of Aquarius, it's the Aries energy here, Mars being aggressive planet in the fourth house zone. It's a cold place. It's ruled by Moon. So one becomes very much inclined towards making decisions emotionally. So you have to make sure that you do not get carried away in making decisions which are in impulse or too much of emotions involved. Okay, I'm giving you a few dates, and the best remedy also I would suggest is donate something in whites, milk, rice, curd, yogurt, as we say. So you can just donate these things from time to time. Better to do it on a Tuesday or a Monday. Okay. So for you, you have to be little extra careful from the 7th till the 12th. Or maybe, it's not just that you have to be always careful, but, you're going to be in seclusion. You're going to be spending lone time. Or maybe you're working very hard, and you're being very harsh on yourself. That is also quite possible. So you can have some frustrations. You have your own set of rules that you're following, so that you have to maybe work through. Or maybe you're spending you might just go overseas travels, some connections with the foreign people, because there is a lot of affliction in the fourth house. When there is affliction in the fourth house, but there is an affliction in the 12th house also for you, so you have to make decisions very wisely, because it's a 50-50 case now, whether you should be going in for the overseas studies, overseas work, or you should stay put here. So, but Mars in the fourth house will give you property, and during this time, this month is very positive if you have to make any decisions related to that. And I'm giving you a few dates. Remedy, I've given you, donate something in whites. And on the 7th till the 11th, so this is from 7th till the 11th is the time when you can feel these energies even more. Isolation, seclusion, hospitalization, somebody is in the hospital, you are going to be visiting, all that is quite likely. From the 12th till the 15th, 12th to the 15th is the time when you will be very impulsive. So don't make, or aggressive rather. So it's not that you don't require aggression, or you don't need that vigor in the day-to-day routine life, because it is ruled by Mars. So you have to be a little extra careful. You have to handle it well. So you should vent out, but you should be venting it out in a different manner rather than confronting others. Okay, so that will be helpful for you. From the 16th till the 20th. Now, this is the time your focus is mainly on ambition, being ambitious related to your money, your possessions. You're going to be thinking about growth, and you are very inclined towards the difficult aspects of life. You're working through those difficult aspects, or maybe with your with your own family members, you create something which is not helpful in the relationship. So please take care of your communication, and don't be impulsive. Don't get carried away by greed. You can have a lot of greed. Rather than having that greed, start donating, start being charitable. That will be helpful. From the 21st till the 25th. 21st to the 25th is the time to go in for some communication, straight communication. Don't beat around the bush. You will be getting connected with the people at the place of work. You're going to be inclined towards commercial and sports issues. You're going to be having some technologies related to car repair, road construction, etc. You've got that contract which you were looking for. So, but be careful with the trying to convince others to think like you. You can go overboard, right? So this could happen that in the due course of the phone calls or the conversations, there can be some kind of violation. You might not be taking the right kind of decision or the right path. So make sure that you know that you're taking the correct path, and this is what is correct. Okay. So with your relatives also, you know, you have with your relatives, siblings, your neighbors, you have to be a little extra careful. Don't expect too much from them. Don't get carried away if they are getting aggressive. So don't lose your cool. Don't lose your temperament. Okay. This is also like, you know, the time to be more alert, determined, and enthusiastic. Take care while traveling. Also on the from the 26th till the 29th. Now this is a very good time actually. You know, you can go in for some investments, if you want to go in for some competition, if you want to go in for some change of residence, that is also quite likely. You will have some poor digestion though. Take care of your stomach, you know, don't eat too much oily or outside food. And also this can lead to some kind of you know, maybe a relationship issue with your mother. Your mother can get a little harsh at speech. So give her some jaggery, you know, tell her to have consume jaggery some, you know, from time to time. That will really be a good remedy for her. In case you have to go in for some kind of change of place, you can be doing that as well. From the 30th of May till the from 30th of May till the 4th or 3rd of 30th of April to the 3rd of May. Now, this is the time when you will be having some changes related to your work. Your children might be leaving you and going overseas. There are certain overseas connections. There's some frustration building up. So at the place of work, you will be very agitated. You will get that kind of, you will be in that situation where you want to leave the job, but don't do that. In impulse, you will make a wrong decision. Don't have those fixations. Don't have those expectations. This can lead to complications even more. So do not at any cost during this time leave the job. This is the time to acquire more knowledge. This is the time to make your job your, you know, the best place to be. Okay. So that is something which you will have to figure out from the 4th till the 7th of May. Now, this is the time when you will be having a lot of inclination towards your food, your diet. You want to improve your health. There can be some complications with your relatives. You have already given some loan. You're not going to be getting back. So you're getting jittery, or you are going in for some health checkups, which you require from a long time. So make sure that you are going to be dealing or addressing the inflammations also in your body. So make sure that you are having good eating habits. From the 8th till the 12th. Now this is the time to get connected with your partner. There is a lot of energy in relationship, or maybe it requires energy. It wants this time is something which needs you to put effort to revive that relationship. There is some compromise that you have already made. Now you should actually figure out how you can change it, how you can mend the relationship. So this is good for that. And starting any kind of business, pumping more money in your business is also quite likely. From the 13th till the 17th, not good for your health. So make sure that you take care of your health, eat right, sleep on time. And also, if you want to donate something, you should donate something in whites, as I said. So this will help you. You know, it's also related to your other people's money, actually. You know, whenever you have these kinds of combinations, you are characterized by the commercial activity, matters pertaining to your joint finances. By elimination of the conflicts and ego, these areas will definitely be getting better. So do not get greedy. Do the things in patiently rather than being too impatient. Okay. So this is what is you have to make a note of on these dates. For competition, if somebody just asks me if you have any kind of competition success that you're looking at, so the best would be when 4th to the 4th to the 8th, 4th to the 7th, in fact, that's the time when you will be sitting for your exams if you want to. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit of Mars is happening over your third house zone. See, this is a good transit for you. 3, 6, 11, 10 also, in fact, are good places for the malefics, because you need courage, you need boldness, you need that willpower. So when Mars is in your transiting your third house, you will be able to make major decisions. You will not folly. Remember, these malefic planets, they are helping you. They are here to help you. Don't violate your belief system though, but it will give you a lot of conversations, phone calls, social media, maybe you're active on. You are going to be really very busy with this Mars in your third house. Make sure that you are having good relationships, cordial relationships with your siblings, neighbors. Do not pick any kind of fight during this time, any kind of argument that will backfire. So do not do that. Also, this is the eighth house from the eighth. So sudden events do happen. Something will end and something new will come into your life. So make sure that you you're prepared for it, and you have that social standing, you have that backup plan ready for yourself. Okay, because Saturn is also in your second house, so financials are not they're depleting. You're not able to save much money. You are, but you're not able to make much money. Now that Mars is also coming out of that zone, so things are going to get better. You will get more avenues to do things and decide as to what you want to do it. From the 12th 12th to the 15th. Now this is the time, 12th to the 15th is the time when you will be having some kind of sorry, let me give you the dates again. From the 8th till the 11th. Now this is the time when you will be having a lot of inclination towards food, finance, friends, power. That's the theme. So you have to have a very strong mindset to achieve your goals, because what is happening, you can digress also. You can digress from the path that you want to take or you are on. So you probably will put a lot of energy into your friends who will backstab you by the end of the day. And not everybody has this reading correct, because there are certain balancing factors in your personal chart also. If the influence of the negative readings, the negative predictions is actually minimized, it's because of, or it is more pronounced, it's because of your personal chart, of course. So active participation in group activities will serve you better. If you can do that, you will be actually doing the charity. So this is going to help you. And also leadership within the group is also quite likely. You will become quite important. From the 12th till the 15th, this is the time for seclusion, working through your financials, working with the foreign collaborations, foreign people, and you're going to be changing yourself towards, towards better. You're thinking of, you're actually, contemplating. This is the time you will be spending lone time. You want that your exactly, your focus is on joint finances. This is the time when you will be having somebody in the hospital, and you have to go and see, you have to look that person up. And also there are certain psychological impulses, and it can lead to some wrong decision making. So maybe you have to work through the and also it will make you some give you some frustration, then self-denial. All that is going to happen. So to manifest good things, you have to think positive, create a positive aura behind around you, so that people accept you as you are, okay, rather than just you doing things as per the others. From the 16th till the 20th, this is the time you have to be careful about your health. You have to initiate anything, you can do that. Maybe you will get you will get the project that you were working through, that is going to complete, and it's a celebration time as well. So this is a mixed kind of a time, but you should make a note and let me know whether with your partner you will have an argument, and then you land up into trouble. So this the best remedy for you is to water the sun god. That is a very good time, early in the morning, when you do it, it'll help you. Do the Surya Namaskar, do Om Grini Suryaya Namaha Om chant. That is also very helpful. And also, there is a likelihood that you will be working through your financials, and you will be thinking of some changes in your investments, and some changes you're making to enhance your or generate more of financials. So that is something which is going to happen from between this 21st till the 25th. Okay, your impulse purchasing can lead to a lot of regretful purchases. In fact, they'll turn into regretful purchases. So don't buy in impulse. Okay, there can be some greed of food also. So eat right. From the 26th till the 29th. Now, 26th till the 29th is the time when you will be having some corporate communication, travels. You're going to be following some fitness regime, sports activity, or there can be some agreements and contracts that you have to sign. So this will lead to professional career growth. Also, you will be getting connected with the media. Maybe you're going to be taking or giving interviews. Be careful about your relationship with your siblings and neighbors. Do not pick up any kind of fight. Maybe siblings are leaving you and going somewhere else. That is also possible. From the 30th of April till the 30th of April till the 3rd of May. Now, this is the time when you will be having you can have some speculative income. You can make speculative income. You can invest. You can also take the help of your the experts to go ahead with some investments. Do not get carried away. There can be some sexual desires which are going to intensify during this time, or you will be having your partner by your side. It can also provoke some kind of aggression in you. Okay. There are certain situations which should be avoided. If you will not get in that rhythm, then you will always be cribbing, or you will always be feeling that I am the loser. So, okay, you have to build on that. Now, build on the positive, I would say. Then from the 3rd house, it's done. And from the 30th of 30th first. I think I've done the 4th till the 7th. Now you have to the 8th till the 12th. From 8th to the 12th is the time when you will be focusing more on your fitness, on your litigation. Maybe you have to, or any kind of competition, exercises, or you have to improve your diet. So all that you can initiate. You are more focused on your health, healing. If you have any kind of conflicts at the workplace, you will be sorting that out as well. Okay. From the last one, 13th to the 17th. Now, this is the time to get connected with your partner. Don't be too aggressive in relationship. It can lead to some complications. So do not get entrapped with all these things. Otherwise, it's a very beautiful, transit, because it's happening over your 3rd house. So this will give you a lot of energy, zeal, and you will not be making any kind of compromises. Believe in me, this is going to be a very time-changing kind of a transit for you. Okay. Wear yellows if you can on Thursdays. That will also be positive, helpful. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. For Capricorn natives, this transit is happening over your 2nd house. Mars in the 2nd house will give you inclination towards possession, money, resources. You will have a lot of expenditure. Now you have to figure that out, how you can be more careful about the expenditure part. You have to improve your savings. You have to save for the rainy day. Concentrate on developing your talents. it is possible, and you should actually be focused on that. This is also the 8th house from the 7th house where Mars is transiting. So you have to take care of your partner's health, your spouse's health, or if you're single, then the people around you, you have to take care of their health. You have to be very soft in your speech, because Mars in the second house transit will give you irritation. You will be irritable, you will be harsh in your speech. You can, because this is the house of speech also, so you can get carried away in your arguments. You can take it a step further, and that can lead to a lot of complications or troubles. Instead, you will feel quite uneasy. So don't get carried away in all those things. This is the 9th house from the 6th. So you should not give loans during this time to your relatives. Good for your children. Maybe children are going to be starting their education and work simultaneously, some profession they're going to be starting. Though Ketu in the 10th house gives sudden changes, sudden breaks, or detachment at the place of work. You're not feeling up to it. You, at times it so happens that you're doing the mundane jobs and you get irritated and you just want to give up. You don't want to do it any longer. So that kind of a feel that you get is when Ketu is in the 10th house zone. That's the house of karma after all. And then we have to make a note of these dates. For you, I would suggest, if you want to do the remedy, you should donate something in green to people and chant Om Gangan Patay Namo Namah Om. It will be really helpful, and I can assure you that you will be out of your problems if you keep doing this for 43 days continuously, 108 times every day for 43 days. If you will do once at a particular time, don't change the time. When you start it, you started at a particular time, then you should be doing it on that particular time itself every day. If you will do it every day the same time, it will really be inviting the positive energies at that particular time. From the 12th till the 15th. Now, this is from the 12th till the 15th of April. This is the time to get involved with somebody known, some friend circle, and start taking their advice to invest. There can be a breakup also. You have to be very careful about your health also, and your creative abilities that you have, latent creativity. You should be actually utilizing it. It will take you a step forward. So utilize that, these kind of transits to enhance your skills, to utilize your skills. Whatever you have, you are not able to actually recognize your own importance, actually, your own talents. Active participation in group activities will also be possible, and leadership within the group is also that appeals you during this time. From the 16th till the 20th is the time when you can have some intense emotions. You are actually having a lot of desires, but they are repressed desires. These can cause problems. When you everything is bottled up, what happens? You're not venting it out. So this leads to some kind of problems in your relationship also. There can be some hidden feelings that are building up, bottling up. So you have to vent them out, develop that harmony, oneness in humanity. You should actually be giving your support to others during this time. So do not get carried away in the emotions and make wrong decisions. You're working long hours, you're very tired, or maybe you're going to see somebody in the hospital. That is also an expenditures on cards, especially from the 16th to the 20th. From 21st till the 25th. Now, this is the time when you will be having a lot of zeal, enthusiasm to do things, and you're going to be getting support of the people around you as well. You become quite impulsive and reckless, and you throw caution to the wind. That is something which is your attitude now. You may experience cuts, burns, because Ketu is also looking at this Mars. So you have to be very careful about when you're chopping the veggies, when you are driving, when you are conversing with people. It can also be harmful, it can hurt others. So that is something which is because of your impulse and expectations, I would say. So just make sure that you take care of all this. And then we have Okay, 26th till the 29th. Now 26th till the 29th, that is the time when you will be focusing more on your resources. There can be some expenditures, or there can be some food poisoning that you can have, some digestive issues you can have. So make sure that you don't have outside food during these days, especially avoid. Also, I will tell you something in towards the end maybe, so stay tuned. But yes, this is the time to concentrate on developing your talents. Okay, 30th of April till the 3rd of May. Now this is the time when you will be getting connected with your own people. You will be having a lot of energy, zeal, willpower, determination, enthusiasm. All these adjectives are when Mars is forming a connection with the 3rd house. So you will have a lot of impulse thinking also, but at the same time, some bold decisions you're going to be making, short journeys on cards if you want to take up. And also from the 4th of May till the 7th of May. Now, this is the time when you will be more inclined towards doing things at home. You want to stick to your home. You want your own independence. You want your freedom. You want that security. You want to have that kind of emotions where you are, the warrior is getting emotional. Now that's the time when you these dates, what I'm giving, these are the days when you will get very emotional also. You're very enthusiastic about doing things, selling property, buying property, possessions, money, mother, happiness. All these are the focal points. Now how you handle all that, too many things happening, makes you get overwhelmed. So you have to tone down those energies. Communication, especially with people, might harm, piercing kind of words. Don't use that. 8 to the 12th is the time when you will be forming connection with your children, your creative self. You're going to be having a lot of risk-taking ability, and you can be a speculator also during this time. Attraction to and from the opposite gender is also quite likely, because there is a strong connectivity with Venus also here, directly, indirectly, of course. And it's from the now 6th house, from the 13th of April till the 17th of April. Now this is the time when you will be having a lot of recuperative powers. How you can gel well with your co-workers, how you can make teams out of teams, how you can just help out people, how you can actually be more involved at your workplace with the co-workers. You are secluding yourself, but you should be mixing with them. You should try striking a balance. If you will, then definitely this is going to be a very positive time. There's a danger of burns, accidents, also some kind of lack of employment also during this time. So make sure that you stick on to the job that you're in. If you're waiting for a new job, so that might also happen, but you might just lose it. It might be temporary. So better make everything clear to the people who are interviewing you beforehand, so that there is no confusion, and then you don't have any kind of complications also. Okay, so that's what I think I had to say. And lastly, I think it will be, it's fine. All the dates I've dealt with. And now we move on to the second last sign, that is Aquarius. Live session, so please bear with me if there is delay. Okay, for Aquarius natives, now this is the transit which is happening over your first house. Now this is a very positive time to make decisions. You're going to be actually having a lot of physical vitality. You are going to be very impulsive at the same time, but you are going to be having that enthusiasm in you. You want to do things, you want to just achieve those goals that you have set. Don't be impulsive. Don't make decisions in impulse. That's what is the reading about. If you have any kind of anxiety, that can lead to fevers. So you have to be extra careful. If you're playing games or if you are doing things which are, like sitting long hours on the computer, or doing things which are, which require a lot of eyesight, which can impact on eyesight. So you have to slow down. You have to take care of your eyesight region as well. Headaches, you can have headaches because of that. Everything is interlinked. So make sure that you take care of all these things. In case you have to deal with your litigations, suppose you have to do you have to get involved in litigations, or you want some solution to your litigations. So the best remedy that I can give you is donate something in whites on the day when you're going for the hearing. If there is a court case going on, then you will be obviously going to the court, right? So when you're having that hearing, you should actually that day donate 1 kg of rice, or you can donate milk, yogurt, anything in white, though it's said in silver, but in the Kali Yuga, it's better to do, we cannot donate silver. It's very expensive. So metals we have to, if we want to donate, so we can, instead of doing that, we can just donate clothes or something in whites. That will be helpful. Also, somebody is asking health of mother. Okay, health of mother. Here Mars is looking at your 4th house and being aspected by Ketu also, this Mars. And you see, Venus thankfully is well positioned, is going to get exalted because 4th Lord is getting better. Even if there is a malefic influence of Mars, the mother's health will deteriorate, will be bad, but it will get better because of Venus's position in the exaltation sign. So till the time Venus is in the 1st house, it is under the influence of the malefics. So it will leave that zone, and then things start getting better. And that happens on the 28th of April, when Venus will be transiting your 2nd. I'm giving you a few dates. From the 8th till the 11th. Now, from the 8th till the 11th is the time when you will be having a lot of energy towards acquiring knowledge, skill enhancement. You will be working through your travels. Maybe you're preparing for your itinerary and you're waiting for things to move. You're going to be having a lot of enthusiasm. You're being restless also. Ketu is in your 9th house. Remember, you have strong opinions, and when you have strong opinions, you expect the positive results out of it, right? So you want others should also follow that, some strong opinions that you carry. You have a strong desire to travel. Also, there is a inclination towards philosophical bent of mind. You're thinking of growing professionally as well as philosophically, how you can be better off, what should you do. All those things are going on in your head. You should do the remedies. I'm sure things will get better with the passage of time. And also from the 12th till the 16th. Now, 12th to the 16th is the time when you will be having some connectivity at the place of work, name and fame, job change. If you are getting a good opportunity, only then you should keep the current job in hand. If you're completely jobless right now, so you cannot be picky. So pick and just take it up, whatever you're getting. And this is the time when you will be actually getting good support from your seniors and superiors also. You can be self-reliant. You can be having some connection with the superiors, which is going to enhance you, elevate you even more. And also on the 21st, see, but you have to be careful with your investments. You can have some complications from the 16th till the 20th, especially, you can have some complications with your friends. There can be some losses that you have to incur due to the friends. So don't involve them. That's what, you can at least avoid and help yourself. 21st till the 25th. Now, this is the time when you can go in for some investments, and there can be some losses that you can incur due to the expenditures that you have already, the stocks or the shares that you have already purchased in the past. So you might lose money on that when you are, when this is during this time, 21st till the 25th. So you have that, too much of desires which are deep down. So you are not able to get that kind of, you're not being receptive to whatever you're getting. So that is actually giving you problems with the people around you, hidden enemies, lack of sleep, lack of oneness, lack of humanity, lack of harmony in relationships. So you have to work yourself. I can give you just the remedy. Okay, you do do the danam, do the white things, danam, donations, anything in white you feel that you can. If you have any kind of doubts, you can always write in the comment section. I will clarify it whenever I get time, or my team will. So from the 26th till the 29th. Now, this is a good time, because you will be starting something new, something fresh, and you will be acknowledged by the people. Also, you will be going in for some higher learning. You should, if you're not, you should be doing that during this time. It's positive for you. And also, this can lead to some kind of health issues also, cut, burns, or it can lead to some kind of accident, or maybe you see, I shouldn't say this, but you are having some headaches during this time. So the reason could be anything, but you are very confident, you're very impulsive also. At the same time, you have that zeal, that energy, that power that only a Martian can have. So here Martian means that it is in the first house of yours. So that is positive for you. And from the 30th of this month, April month, till the 3rd of May, that's the time when you will be thinking about your money, your possessions. You'll be making a lot of money also. Maybe you will get some money from somebody. You're going out for taking out your family for dinner. That is also quite likely. From the 4th till the 7th. Now, this is the time to, this is a good time for making decisions boldly, courageously. You're very determined, you're very enthusiastic, but do not get carried away. Maybe your siblings or your neighbors, they might influence your thought process. So you have to be careful. Your energy levels are pretty high during this time. Also, lastly, lastly, it will be 13th till the 17th. 13th till the 17th is the time when you will have to get connected with your children, your creative energies. You're going to be feeling the positive results. From 8th till the 12th, you're at home. You're doing things at home. You're thinking of, that possession and money also. And you're thinking of redoing your place. Maybe you're thinking of some independent approach towards life. You're sticking on to your roots. You want to do things looking at your past. Okay, you're quite emotional and overwhelmed. On the 13th till the 17th, now this is the time when you will be having a lot of inclination towards creativity, job, and also children. So this is going to be enhanced once you are doing the remedies also. So when you do the remedies, do let me know in the comment section whether they helped or they didn't. Okay. So I think this is it. Lastly, it will be, I think, I've done all of the dates. So this is a positive one, until unless you are not losing your temper. So just modify yourself and things will get better. And with your partner also, things will be better off. Coming to the last sign, that is, okay, one second. That is Pisces. Now let me write here. All right, for Pisces natives, this transit is happening over your 12th house. See, 12th house is a house of seclusion, isolation, nirvana, rejuvenation, hidden things. Also, this means the inner resentments, dreams. In case you have any kind of complications with your people, you will have this kind of a position. Mars in the 12th house, it will give you a lot of inclination towards freedom. You want that freedom for yourself. You're being selfish. You're being also quite self-centric, So you have to be more greedy, and self-centric approach is not going to help you. So if you will change, that will be better for you, for the environment you're creating around you also, and also the people around you. You're just building up that aura where you are getting negative. Some relatives, if at all you have at your in the hospital, you might just pay a visit also with Mars in this zone, depending on the degrees of the Lagna and the ascendant and the Mars in your personal chart. If you have to see, that is also another tip that I keep giving these days. Also, I'm giving you the dates for the decision making related to these zones. For 7th till the 11th is a time when you will be having a lot of inclination towards other people's money, investments, growth, research, occult sciences. If at all you want to, then you will be able to. From the 16th till the 19th, now this is the time when you can have some complications at the place of work. If you have to digress from the current situation, so this transit is going to be good from the 16th till the 20th, okay, of April. So that is something which is very positive. And in case you want to go ahead with some, changes, you can be doing that, and you can enhance your growth. You can work through yourself as well during this time. From the 12th till the 15th. Now 12th till the 15th is the time when the luck is by your side. You're going to be quite receptive to other people, and you're going to be accepted also. You're receptive and accepted. So you will have a little bit of restlessness, but out of enthusiasm. You have that independent thought process. What happens when you get the pay package? It's really very, very good. You feel quite happy and elated because you're working through it. The whole month long you work and you get a paycheck, right? So this is enthusiasm plus restlessness also. So you're going to be definitely be a part of this this journey and this growth. The whole cycle has come to an end when Mars is in the 12th house of yours. So this will give you philosophical bent of mind, understanding people around you, how they are performing, how they are feeling. So, all these things are going to be helpful if you guide them through. Okay. And from the 16th, 1 second, 16th is done. From the 21st till the 25th. Now, this is the time for investments, getting connected with your friends, family, and also travels. 26th till the 29th. Now, this is the time when you can make certain expenditures, which is not good, heavy expenditures, or you might just be actually dealing with the secret enemies during this time. A lot of secret enemies around you, and that is actually creating a lot of anxiety issues and health issues to you, because Mars is looking at your 6th house. Must remember that there is a lack of potency this Mars is having because it's in the 12th house, and the watery sign actually when it is, so it is not considered to be that positive, because Mars debilitates in the sign owned by these are the important ones. Okay. Sorry, I missed track. So from the 26th till the 29th, 26th till the 29th is the time when you can be going in for some investments, but be careful. You might just make travel plans. Also, there can be some new people coming in your life. Okay. From the 30th of April till the 3rd of May. Now, this is the time when you will be doing some kind of self-grooming. Enthusiasm is at peak. You're going to be meeting more people. There's a lot of ego clashes though. You're greedy also. You're going to be becoming greedy, and you want to be getting that name and fame. You want to acquire that name and fame that you're looking for. So this is something which is going to be happening with the transit of transit date that I've given. From the 4th till the 7th is the time when you will be having inclination towards making money, but that can also be because Rahu is in the 2nd house as well. So you can divert from the right path. You can tell stories, you will start cooking up stories that will lead to some problems and complications in your own family, within your own family. You can have some health issues also. So take care of your stomach region. Don't eat outside food much. From the 8th till the 12th is the time when you will be having some connection with your siblings, your neighbors. You're going to be communicating with them. It's going to be enhancing your own thought process towards better, because third house transit of Mars in the other charts is definitely considered to be good. So here you're going to be feeling quite high, you're feeling quite charged up, and you're determined to do things. You're very enthusiastic about doing things. So this is a good time to form connectivity with your neighbors and siblings. And lastly, from the 13th till the 17th is the time when you will be having some connection with the family environment. You have been spending a lot of time outside. So now you want to do things for your family in your presence. You want to spend more time with your in that cushy environment. Don't be too quarrelsome. There can be some arguments. That is something which is very common, but yes, it should not turn sour. Okay. So for you, the best remedy would be donate something in liquids to the needy, to the old age homes, or to the hospitals. If you can donate some milk or something in liquids, you can do that. It will definitely be very positive for you. Even if it is, I would say, water. Fresh water is also not there, so we can just donate some water also. Liquids include so many things, so water is also one of the forms. Okay. Overall, a good month. And lastly, from the 13th till the 17th, now that's the time when you will be having a lot of inclination towards home front. So this is the time when you should be actually focusing more on enhancing your education, your skills, and also you can take care of your mother's health. It requires attention. Okay. Purchasing and selling of property is also quite likely during this time. Don't be too nitpicky. Don't be too suffocating. This is not the time to be very, this is not the time to get upset with your own people. Okay. So control, tone down, and that will help you. Donate something in liquids, as I said. Now, okay. So here we go. Okay, so now coming to the chat. Now, what is everyone saying? I'm always confused whether to check from moon sign or the ascendant. See, I've already mentioned in the beginning part that you should be hearing both and see which one matches. Suppose from ascendant, it's a good reading. So absorb that. And if it is not that great from moon, then it can give you some psychological issues. Okay, some problems related to your mental setup. I'm a Gemini moon and Virgo ascendant. I'm in very difficult time in my relationship. Gemini moon. So see, Gemini people, you must understand that this transit of 8th house is now coming to an end. Even Saturn is coming out of the 8th house. So once Saturn comes out of the 8th house and even Mars comes out of the 8th house, things are getting better. You will feel much better once you have this configuration of Mars in your 9th house. That's better. Things will get better, don't worry. And Jupiter is also going to be in its own zone, so things are going to be getting better. Okay, so personal charts I can't take. Please mention about health. I've mentioned about that. Legal issues also I have mentioned. And what if Mercury is in Aquarius and Dasha lot too? See, when Mercury is in Aquarius, it's as it is, going to be over your first house. So you have to be logical in your speech, in your communication. Don't lose your mind, because you can make decisions in impulse. Your thought process is very, very illogical at times. So you have to make sure that when you are having this kind of a combination, your Dasha Lord is also the same. So definitely it will be impacting you even more. So have a controlled set of mind, because you're having a lot of ego, you're egocentric, and you're having some kind of selfish motive behind doing things. So be more receptive to people, be more polite to people also. You can have headaches also, so take care of your health as well. Ma'am, these videos are good, but it's not help for many. I couldn't get you. Yeah, because these are short tutorials also in between. I'm explaining astrological. I show the pictorial form. I have to share the screen. I have to show you the chart which is there, and then I will give you the dates also. So if it is not helping any or many, it is not helping many. So I'm so sorry about it. I'm trying to. Okay, thank you so much everyone for watching. I think I need to close, and it's already, in India, it is already 1:30 a.m. Okay. Anyways, thank you so much, and stay blessed. Om Tat Sat.